Hi again, Matt from Glaucoma Pirates. This is video 14, so we've got past the unlucky 13 video. This is pretty much now going to bring you up to date with my historical surgeries and stuff. So after this video, it's going to be, I'm going to be posting videos as things happen and let you know about them. But the first 14 videos were all about stuff that's happened historically, so we'll be up to date after this this next video. So after my my last needling, etc., I was probably fearful that depending on how long it takes before I can get my implant surgery, and how long it's going to take before I can see that surgeon with the initial consultation and everything, I was still going to see my original doctor every, well, it went from 1 week to 2 weeks. Then once my vision came back, it was then put back on the 4-week cycle whilst waiting for the other referral to come through. So I was going for my regular checks. The difference this time, so the pressure didn't go back up. So my pressure is now currently, and has been for several weeks now, since the needling surgery, which was back in the 27th of April. We're now in July, and since then I've been going back every 4 weeks, and my ocular pressure is stable in my left eye. It's stayed pretty much constantly since a couple of weeks after the last needling, at about 25 IOP. So the pressure is stable, it's 25. The problem, and the reason I've still got to have this other surgery, is 25 is too high. After coming off all the drops that you have post-surgery, I'm now back on eye drops for lowering pressure. So I'm on iCurvis twice a day. I'm on Trusopt twice a day, and I'm on Monopost once a day. I'm still taking some Dexa-free, which is just to aid with the scarring. But those are the drops that I'm currently taking, and that's keeping my pressure stable. Although too high, it's stable in that it's staying at, every time I go it's about 24, 25 within that region. So on the, sorry, I keep looking at my phone for dates, the 4th of July, my appointment came through to see the other surgeon that was going to assess me for having some kind of tube or stent put in, and went to that appointment, did all the usual tests that you have when seeing a new doctor. She'd read all the notes, she had all my history because it was the same hospital, etc. And that's what NHS is really good at. The access they have to all the records and all the notes is brilliant. And pretty much after the examination, which took about 15 minutes, she agreed that, she said, although your vision is relatively stable at the moment, nerve damage is still occurring because the pressure is too high. And although the pressure isn't in the 30s, which is where I start to get more migraines and headaches and have other symptoms. So for me personally, my symptoms are pretty much not really there at 25, when the pressure is about 25. I have obviously the vision loss that I've already had, and it's the pain putting the eye drops in all the time. But I don't really have any other. They say it's a silent disease, isn't it? Well, when it's 25, it is silent for me. It only starts to have other effects on my health when it gets it up to sort of 30 plus. So, but anyway, I'm going off track a little bit. Please forgive me. As you know, I do these off the hook. There's no script, and make it up as I go along. So it was decided that I would be put forward for something called Baerveldt implant, which from the research I've done looks like a sort of disc that they implant at the top of your eye, and has a tube that runs off it to aid drainage from the eye to keep your pressure down. They've said the trab is actually working perfectly. There's nothing wrong with the trab. It's just not doing enough. And the hope is that this Baerveldt implant will do it. Will be the answer. So I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that is the case. So I've been put on the list now to have this done. Again, I've been told, what with doctors' strikes and junior doctor strikes and everything else, realistically this could be a sort of 3 to 6 month wait. So I know that I'm having the surgery. I don't know when it's going to be. I'm still being monitored by my own doctor every four weeks. He's still tinkering a little bit with the eye drops, like maybe taking, he added another one, and then he changed one to another one, and I'm coming off now. I'm being weaned off the Dexa-free, the steroid, because apparently there is some scar prevention stuff in the eye curvis, which I also take to lower pressure. So that will continue. I will be continued to be monitored every 4 or 5 weeks until I get the date for my next surgery, which is a Baerveldt implant. The information that I've been given on the implant is daunting. It seems like, from what I'm reading and what I'm being told by the doctor, it's a longer recovery time than the trab. You can't drive until they say you can drive, so possibly 3 or 4 weeks afterwards. So I believe, again, I can't do any lifting or carrying. I've been warned that there'll be one surgery for the actual implant, and then there will be additional surgeries afterwards for making adjustments to the implant, which they do via the stitches. Not sure if those surgeries will be done under general or local. But I've got a sort of feeling they might be done under local, which I'm not that looking forward to. But the actual initial surgery will definitely be general. Again, it's like a 2.5 hour operation. The recovery is a lot longer, so it's something that I'm not looking forward to, because the recoveries in the past are a bit annoying and sort of stop you doing things. And I know this is going to be longer than that. It's a bit annoying not knowing when it's going to be as well, because you can't plan anything. You can't, make any arrangements or holidays or anything like that, because you don't know when it's going to be that you're not going to be able to do them. Because there's lots of things you can't fly and things like this after the Baerveldt. The other thing that I found out, which wasn't this particular implant, I think they have to use some tissue around the tube that's attached to the implant, or to the implant itself. So they use donor tissue for that. So it means that I can no longer, once I've had this surgery, I won't be able to give blood again, because there's like a 1 in a million chance I could have mad cow disease or something like that after that. They can rule out everything else, but apparently they can't test for mad cow disease, which is a bit worrying. But I think I'm a bit mad anyway, so whatever. So yeah, I've got that to look forward to. We are up to date now. I will post a few more videos on other aspects of my journey so far. I wanted to do a video specifically on mental health, because on and off I've had problems with anxiety and depression, which I think the glaucoma has contributed towards, and especially the problems I had with the acetazolamide early on in the journey. But I'll do a video on that. If there's any videos that you want me to do or anything you want me to talk about, please let me know. Send me a message, stick something in the comments. I've also got a Facebook page now set up, which is also called Glaucoma Pirates. Basically, it's just for sharing the videos, but it also gives an opportunity to make an easier discussion if anybody does want to reach out and ask me any questions or talk to me. Then that'd be fun. Yeah. So anyway, that's the end of video 14. We're up to date. I'll keep you posted on what's happening as it happens after this one, and I'll probably putting another few videos on of things like mental health and stuff like that have also been part of my journey with glaucoma. But again, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and keep an eye on me, and hopefully everything will come out rosy in the end, and I'll look back at these videos and think, oh, it's all over, no more eye drops. that'll be the day. Thank you very much again. See you soon. Cheers. Bye.